Hey everyone, 777 guy here. This video I will not have any script because I hate scripts as per usual. And today I wanted to talk about something that happened a little over a month ago. As you guys saw from my channel, I beat Cold Sweat, which honestly, I'm still shocked that I managed to do that. But now I'm going to be looking forward, I'm going to look at whatever other demons I can do or jump to. But I decided, I should make this video. When I started playing Cold Sweat, alright, I did not expect to get that far. I thought it was going to be another one of those situations where, I get into a level, then I played for a while, and then I just get tired of it, and I just stop. But something happened. Alright, let's start all the way back from when I started the level. Back in, well, believe it or not, 2022. December 2022, around that point. Then is when I found out about Cold Sweat, because I wasn't really active in the GD community. I just saw many clips of the level Cold Sweat. I just never got the name because I just was like, I'll find a name one way or another. But I was like too lazy to find it. And when I found the name, right, I was like, oh, this level looks really cool. I was telling to myself, I just freshly beat Dark Odyssey at the time. I was like, damn, Dark Odyssey is really difficult. Could I jump to the list? And at the time, I remember messaging some people on Discord. I don't remember where exactly, but I do remember it was on the Jump Dash Demon ladder. I said, what if I jump to Cold Sweat from Dark Odyssey? And I remember the responses were like, this is just for attention. I hate when people do that for attention. And I was like, alright, I want to do it for real because it's fun. Then I humbled myself and I started playing the level originally around then because I was like, oh my god, this level's way harder than it looked. Then I stopped playing for a while. Then came 2023 and I was like, okay, I want to beat this level. I want to play this level some more. Around like, I remember exactly the month. It's been a very long time. And I was like, I just want to beat this. The only progress I got was 81 or 86 to 100, which if you know Cold Sweat, that's barely any of the wave to 100. But to me at the time, I was like, wow. I love this. And then again, as per usual, I just stopped playing for a pretty long time. Then again, autumn 2024, you guys are seeing a pattern here. I decided, hey, I want to revisit the level, and that's when I did around, if I'm not mistaken, 70 to 100, and I was like really happy with myself for that. And I remember that I was thinking, I should just play the level non-stop. But then, as per usual, I lost motivation. Then came summer 2025, or more precisely August. If you guys don't know, for that basically entire year up until August 2025, I really stopped playing Jump Dash, especially from March onwards. I barely played the game. The main reason being was I had nothing to do. And at least in my eyes, I was like, what's the point? It's not like I'll ever beat a list demon or anything of that sort, even if I do dedicate the time. That's how I believe. That's what I actually believe. And then I was like, I was on call with Rima. I remember vividly, and we were talking, and I was like, I'm not sure if I'll ever be able to beat the level. And he was like, dude, and I was actually telling him, I was like, I want to quit GD. And that's when he told me, he was like, dude, at least be Cold Sweat before you quit GD. And I was like, I'll just play the level for a bit just to show you I can't do anything. And something clicked this time. This time when I played the level, I felt like I was actually learning things. I felt like I was actually doing things. August onwards was like the start of like a crazy amount of progress. August 2025 onwards. The level had like a grasp on me in a way that I can't really explain. Like, it actually became really heavy on me. I really loved the level and I was like, I want to beat this. And I said, hey, while I'm here, I'll just beat the level. I'll quit GD. Just because it's comfortable, I can just do the level and I can be Jump Dash. And then I started getting crazy good progress on it. And I remember when I got like my first 57% run, I think it was like around October, November, maybe December. And when I got that, I was like, yo, I could actually beat this. I got stuck at 57 for like a month after that, a month or two. And then I remember I got like 65 and I was like, shoot, that was my opportunity. I missed it. And then I was just playing over and over. And then a new update came in like January and I just basically stopped for a bit until GOD got updated basically. And until CBF returned, until I got my new keyboard because my Seo device started dying. So it was like a decent break up until like March. I stopped playing the level and I was like, I need a break. Then I came back and less than a week after coming back, I beat the level. I beat Cold Sweat. I want to do another big jump, but this time I'm going to be doing something different. I am not going to be streaming the jump. I will just one day randomly upload a video of the jump. You guys can guess all you want, and no, it's not going to be keynotes because keynotes is not really a jump. I'm probably going to stream other shit, but the jump is way bigger than that, and I can assure you it's way bigger than that. And don't say something stupid like thinking space too, because I'm not doing that. I'm not that stupid. Honestly, if you guys want to take the leap to a jump that's insane, do it. At least try. Sure, it may not be the best idea, but trying is much better than not doing anything. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this little yap session, and see y'all next one.